guys, I'm Solaris. Welcome to my channel, Solaris Fairy Astrology and Tarot, where I channel for you all sorts of psychic messages to help you in your love life using astrology, tarot cards, and oracle cards. Today's video is, what is their next move with you? What is their next action going to be? In addition to this reading, I'm also offering an extended where I'm looking deeper into what are they thinking and feeling about you right now, and I will also choose a question from Spirit that you need to know right now about your person. Each pile is different, so if you're curious about that, then definitely check out the extended. Today you have 3 piles to choose from. The first pile is the Telephone Ghost with the Trick or Treat Oracle cards. Pile 2 features the Selfie Soulmates with the Boo Tarot cards. Pile 3 is a Rhinestone CowGhost with the Disney Villain Tarot cards. When you have chosen the pile you would like to watch, go to the description box and scroll down to where you see the timestamps. Click on the timestamp that matches your pile, and that will take you to your reading. I'll see you there. Bye!
Hi Pile 1, welcome to your video today where we are focusing on what will their next interaction be with you, what is their next action, how are they going to connect with you in the very near future. I am so glad you guys are here with me in my 6th video in my Halloween series. You guys have picked a couple of cute things from the intro. First of all, I love these beautiful pumpkins. You might remember them from a couple of videos that I used them in before, but I think they are so beautiful and I love that Halloween has come around again so I can break out these beautiful pumpkins. So I'm going to put this in frame for you so you can see it. It is magical and glorious. As well as you guys have picked the cutest little girl ghost. I love the little bow in the hair of this ghost, and I am loving the phone. So cute. Reminds me of those old phones from like the 80s, 90s. I love how the buttons are hearts. They're super cute. So it seems like maybe your person's next action towards you is talking on the phone or sending you a message or texting you. Also, you have picked the Trick or Treat Tarot Oracle deck, which I'm going to use. It is an Oracle deck tarot, so I am going to blend it with a traditional Halloween tarot as well, where I have Tarot de la Nuit, so I'm going to use this for your pile as well. And I'm going to layer them together, and then I also have this beautiful rose quartz, which will bless your reading today as well. So I'm going to first start off with a relationship spread. I'm going to see what is going on in this connection. This is also a very good way for you to be able to verify if this is your pile. Now, the last video that I released, which if you have not checked it out, if you are in a no or low contact with your person, you may want to check it out. That video focuses on, will they ever make a move on you? So this video is kind of like a hand-in-hand kind of pairing video with that one, but it's for everybody else. So it obviously includes people who are in a no or low contact situation with your person, in separation, or maybe even no contact at all. But this also includes people who are in connections with their person and communicating even effectively. So I'm going to see for you guys what is coming up in your connection. What is your next interaction? And now I'm going to layer Trick or Treat Tarot Oracle. So I'm not going to take reversals for the Trick or Treat deck, but I will take reversals for the Tarot de la Nuit. Okay, so first of all, we're going to check your side. This is how you are thinking and feeling about your person right now and currently, what's going on between the two of you, including any interactions that you might be having with your person or any like moves you're making on your side. So let's see here. All right. Well, it seems like you are very determined to give them love. It seems like no matter what is going on in this connection, you are continuously giving them love, showing them the best parts of yourself, the highest, most evolved parts of yourself. It's very beautiful. So I get love and determination. You've been showing them your dedication to this connection, your devotion, your determination. You're determined to show them love. I feel like you're continuously wanting to give them offers or offerings, and that is very beautiful. In regards to the tarot, I get the Four of Swords in reverse. I get the Queen of Swords in reverse. And I get the Page of Wands upright. So some zodiac signs that are showing up are air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, and also fire sign, where I get an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius vibe. So it seems like while you may not talk to them too often, I get the Queen of Swords. You may not have too many conversations. I feel like that there is a dynamic on your end where you are being more emotional and open when you do talk to them. I feel like that there is a process that you are going through on your side where you are going through a change and a transformation, where you are going into from your page energy into your queen energy. But I feel like you're not upright with it. You're still in reverse. So I would say you're going from your page, your princess, to the queen, but you're not in your full queen energy. You are like halfway. So I would say you've entered into your queen era, but you are like halfway there. You are not fully actualized. You're coming out of your chrysalis, but you have not like spread your wings as a beautiful butterfly yet, but you are on your way. So that is beautiful. So you don't talk to your person too frequently, but when you do, you are very open and emotional. I do get that you're learning how to apply more logic to this connection. You're trying to be more logical and grounded, but you struggle with it. The Page of Fire, though, is you still show up in your gorgeous, glamorous, hot self. You still show up in your confident energy, and you're still connecting, and you're still, I would say with this Page of Fire, you are still showing your person all of yourself. I feel like you are uninhibited in your way. I get that you are somebody that is very demonstrative of love. I feel like you're very passionate, and I feel like you're very open-hearted. And I get the Four of Swords, which it's in reverse. If it were upright, it would represent like sleeping, inactivity, inaction, but it is upright. So you do take action on them when you do need to. It seems like that you are not in a passive state. You are in an active state or an action-oriented state. Even when you are infrequent with your communication, it does seem like that when you do talk, you are very open. Now, your person on their side, I get abundance, juggling choices, and plan of action. Your person is absolutely planning to take action on you, number one. They're just not sure what to do yet in this current moment. This is how they are thinking and feeling about you in their current moment. But I am loving it. I get abundance, first of all. They feel like you are abundant. They feel like they have an abundance of feelings for you. They feel like you in their life makes their life better, makes their life sweeter, makes their life full and meaningful. They are juggling choices. So they are trying to figure out what they want to do. They might be in where you are in a transition between becoming the page into, or the princess into the queen. They are in a transition where they are in a reflection period, transitioning into an action period. So they are in a regrouping or a reflection period so that they can take action on you. So they are juggling choices. They might also even be juggling career options or career choices. They might be trying to figure out what to do with their career in order to best suit this dynamic or interaction between the two of you. But I love plan of action. Again, it's interesting because there are two candy apples here with this little ghost. And I am loving that this deck really connects. Like, I want to show you how cute Is it that this ghost is like the same? So the plan of action, because it's very similar to this ghost, I would say that the plan of action is to call you, is to send you a message. I do feel like that your person really does want to connect with you in a very beautiful way. So this ghost and this ghost is the same. So I would say their plan of action is to message you or call you on the phone. I feel like they want to have an important talk with you. They want to talk to you about options. They might want to talk to you about, you know what, we have these options and choices in front of us. How do we, maybe even as a team, hopefully, we'll see if it's a team, or if your person just chooses on their own, how do we really navigate the waters here? So I feel like your person is definitely coming up with a plan of action. Now with this, what they are thinking and feeling with the tarot. So I get the Strength card in reverse, High Priestess upright, and the Two of Wands. So what I am loving is it seems like your person is really, really trusting their psychic intuition. I get the High Priestess upright. Also, what I love about this is whenever I see a feminine card on the person's side, I would say, because I always look at the viewer as feminine and I always look at the person as masculine, because that's usually how it works with my viewers. So I would say that whenever I have a feminine card on their side, it seems like that they are prioritizing you or wanting to prioritize you. They are valuing you and they are looking and seeing you as the ultimate, and that they are really trying to honor you and highlight you. So that is very beautiful. High Priestess is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So that is good. Strength card is Leo energy. It is in reverse. They might not be feeling very confident right now. They might be feeling pretty weak right now. They might be feeling like they're just not sure about how to connect with you. They may not know where their fire is at right now. They might not always be... They might be held back by their worries, insecurities, or what they perceive to be flaws that you might reject. I feel like they're trying to not be rejected, really. I feel like they're going to try to take action on you anyway, or at least those are their intentions. That is what they are planning to do. So there is this. With the Two of Wands, I always look at this as a creative card. I always look at this as a sexual card. A lot of readers look at this as a future planning card. So I would say that your person is definitely planning. Your person is in the planning stage, planning for your future, definitely planning to... It's so funny, I see this woman gazing on the skull, almost feeling like they are like planning to look at you, planning to gaze upon you. So either they will be nostalgic looking at your photos, or they are going to want to see you in person, or they might be just like in admiration of you. So I feel like your person is that, but I also feel like their plan of action might be to try to have sex with you, or try to be sexual, or to try to do something creative with you, or a creative project. But what I love is how they're really going to be listening to their intuition, and I feel like their higher self is going to be guiding them very beautifully. Now, in the past, what they have already done, they have already made you a romantic offer. And I get spark of inspiration. They have done this very recently, actually. They also might have been very generous with you. So that is actually very beautiful. And it's so interesting. I see a connection here. So I get the abundance card for what they're going through now. And I'm getting generosity. So interesting. Look at how these pumpkins are filled to the brim with candy. They're basically... Again, they're feeling very filled up by you. They're feeling very satisfied by you. They're feeling very happy. So this is very strong. But yes, I get generosity. I get abundance. I get that your person really is wanting to make you a romantic offer. And they, in the past, have gotten inspired about what to do and how to do this. So I feel like your person is feeling like the romantic offer that they have made for you in the past might be to give you something, or make you something, or bring you something. Also, maybe their romantic offer has just been they wanted to give you they gave you beautiful words. Also, it seems like that they have, I always look at this as their passionate desire. So it also seems like their romantic offer may have been to seduce you, or to give you an offer in the bedroom. So I feel like there is this energy. Now, when I look at the tarot, I get the Five of Wands in reverse, which is good. I get the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is less good. And I get the King of Swords in reverse, which is also not great. So I'm getting here that your person in the past, they had an inspiration to give you a romantic offer of generosity. Now, they may not have put this plan into motion yet, because I am getting that currently right now they are planning their next action. But I would say that at least they've gotten the inspiration, the ideas. So for some of you, your person has already implemented this and they've already done this in the past. For others of you, they have had the idea stage of it in the past, and now they are planning to put it into action. So I do feel like your person is going to be generous. I feel like they're going to make a romantic offer to you, and they might even try to initiate sex. So there is this. I kind of want to make a little bit of space here. Okay. In the past, I am also getting, so I definitely got some romantic ideas. Now your person might be an Aquarius or a Gemini or a Libra. I am getting the King of Swords in reverse. So I am getting King of Swords, which is that Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. But again, they were not really in alignment in the past. They may not have communicated with you as strongly. But what I want to point out to you, which is so interesting, is it seems like even though you guys are going through hard times or struggles, or even though you guys are going through being like in reverse, I would say that you're still the divine counterparts to each other. So I'm still getting the King and the Queen of Swords, even though you both are in reverse. Because when you look at you, the two of you upright, you know, you guys are the divine pair. You guys are the same element, masculine, feminine energies. So as you can see this energy in reverse, I feel like that while your person and you may be still trying to come into the energy that you are growing into, that you guys are still a match for each other. You're still a beautiful pair. So there is this. And then I get the Five of Wands in reverse. So I feel like your person has stopped fighting with you. And that could be part of what their romantic inspiration was, or their romantic offer might have been a repair. It might have been an olive branch. It might have been to heal this connection. But I do feel like that in the past, your person has stopped fighting, or at least have held themselves back if they were going to fight. I feel like they have restricted themselves from that, or they have repaired the dynamics. And then I get the Ace of Swords in reverse. In the past, I feel like if your person was triggered, they self-contained. They did not act on it. They did not communicate with you about it. I feel like they kept it to themselves and they regulated their emotions, and they held back instead of maybe having a fight or speaking up or provoking you or doing something like that. So it seems like that's kind of what's going on in this dynamic so far. So this for you would be confirmation of this is your pile. If you feel like this resonates with you and your connection, feel free to keep watching. You can always, of course, feel free to keep watching, because there may be messages in here for you, even if you feel like this is not your situation. But I'm going to progress forward now using this as a base. Okay. If it's not you, you can always feel free to choose another pile. All right, so now in the future, in the next 3 months, what are some of their actions towards you? So all of their cards, okay, so it's so tricky. All right, and then let's see, there's this. Okay, so all right. So your person is very, very much wanting to avoid a toxic relationship or toxic cycles, number one. I am also getting that your person is at a crossroads in their life where they're going to have to make some choices. That's kind of already in the works right now, but I feel like they're needing to make some decisions. I do feel like they would like to be a team effort with you. This is like the cutest card. I am literally loving all these little gnomes and witches. Honestly, it's so cute. So your person is already trying to make a team effort with you. They are wanting to, and they will continue in the next 3 months, or they will start in the next 3 months to make decisions with you as a team to see like what is it that you want as well, and how can you guys make choices together that benefit the both of you. So I feel like your person is not going to be selfish. I feel like they are going to come into an energy where they are really wanting to make decisions that make both of you happy, that serve both of you. But your person is definitely at a crossroads, and I feel like a crossroads. And I feel like your person is going to, in the next 3 months, really make some decisions in regards to making some life changes on their side so that it can connect with you, or so that you guys can have what you guys are looking for or wanting together. So with these crossroads, I feel like your person is going to, as a decision, the two of you will make a decision together about where do you want to bring this relationship or connection and how would you like it to look. So I feel like you guys are going to make some joint choices. And I get toxic. So I get that your person wants to avoid toxic cycles. And it seems like potentially what these actions are going to be is it's going to be about how do we connect, how do we love each other, how do we make choices in life so that we don't fall into toxic patterns or habits and that we can really interact with each other in like a very beautiful, evolved way. Because I do feel like your person would like to grow and evolve as a person. So there is this. It's interesting in the next 3 months because I get that your person still might repress their romantic love. They want to make you an offer, but every time it seems like they try to do this, it seems like they back away from this or they hold back. I get the Empress card and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting the pairing of you where they're in a very emotional space and you're in a very divine space. But both of these cards are in reverse. And it seems like your person wants to choose you as the Empress, but is having a tough time with it. I feel like your person wants to be romantically open and romantic with you, but again, having a tough time with it. They might feel like they have to be manipulative or maneuver things in order for them to be able to get their desired outcome. That could be part of the toxic cycle that they're trying to break. It does seem like your person also might be trying to break patterns of where they hold back their romantic love. Maybe they're trying to break the toxic pattern of repressing their feelings. Maybe they're going to try to express their feelings more. They also might try to express their romantic love for you more. So there is this. And also I feel like that part of their patterns that have been toxic have been not communicating to you what you mean to them, because the Empress in reverse is like not honoring the goddess in you, not honoring you as a divine, beautiful entity. And so that is, I feel, some of the toxic patterns that they're going to have to break, because you are represented by the High Priestess, you're represented by the Queen of Swords and Page of Wands, and you're represented by the Empress. Zodiac signs that show up again are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I'm getting Taurus, Cancer, and Leo energy. And then I get the Seven of Pentacles. I also feel like your person knows that they can't make these changes overnight. They may be a series of small changes that you guys can make over time as time moves on. So I like this for you guys. So I do feel like your person is also patient, and I feel like one of their actions that they are going to make with you is be very patient for the situation and for your dynamics. So if they've been impatient, if they've tried to rush things, if they have been brash in some way, I feel like they're going to try to correct that. I also feel like they are going to try to plant the seeds for the future. The Seven of Pentacles in an upright position, which is great, is really about being able to make good choices now to benefit your future selves, to benefit the future that you are building together, that you are creating. So I love this. Now, in regards to a beyond 3 months time, yes, oh my gosh, okay. So one of their choices or actions that you might not look at as for you is for you. And so their plan of action with abundance is they may make career changes or financial changes to really build towards a future to really support the two of you. So there is that, but that might be something they talk to you about and get your input about as a team. So I'm getting Wealth of Success and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is fantastic. I feel like the Wealth of Success is like 10 of Pentacles energy. It represents that there's like so much money, so much abundance, and the Queen of Pentacles is upright. So where you have been trying to become this queen, you do fully come into this energy. And with the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Empress in reverse, it also might be that like part of the changes that you're making is communicating clearly and asserting yourself and your needs. And also with the Empress in reverse, part of the changes you're making is like how to have self-respect and honor yourself in conjunction to your person. Or like, it might be easy for you to do self-love when you're by yourself, but maybe it's harder to have self-love when you're with a relationship. So for you, you are learning about turning around your Queen Empress energy, and you do it beyond 3 months. So I get the Queen of Pentacles. So it seems like all of your hard work is paying off. All of the work you're doing on yourself is working out and is successful. So that's amazing. And it seems like beyond 3 months' time that whatever changes in their career or finances that they're making to support the two of you in a relationship, it works. So the Queen of Pentacles is a wife card. It's a spouse card. It's you. It shows up for you are very committed there, you're very connected there, you're beautiful in this energy, and wealth of success is amazing. So this is a future card. This is a card that like you get everything that you need, and even on the card you can see this like beautiful mansion, kind of like the house in Practical Magic. So it's kind of like you guys get to like build this home together, build a life together, build a future together. So that is wonderful. Even like two bats flying next to it, like side by side, kind of like Hotel Transylvania. So that's so cute. So yes, so you are really coming into kind of this like spouse energy with your person, and that's fantastic. All right, now I'm going to go to the Pink Divine Love Oracle because I want to see more about their interactions with you. I also will have an extended today. I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to be doing for it, but I will figure it out before extended time comes. So definitely stay tuned for that because it's always a very interesting additional look into your connection. So, Pink Divine Love Oracle. All right, so I'm going to pull 7 cards, and I'm going to see what are some of their next interactions with you, some of their next moves towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I don't take reversals for these oracles. So I'm getting snake. Ooh, sneaky, lies, betrayal, bad news. So it seems like your person is going to work towards being honest with you. They might be hiding their intentions. They might be trying to plan and be strategic. And it seems like your person may be trying to do things on their own or behind the scenes before revealing things to you. So I feel like your person in this particular case, 1, the snake, I feel like is passionate and sexual. 2, I also feel like that they might be being strategic or closed off right now, keeping things to themselves until they have it all figured out. So they might be in a reclusive mode where they are trying to figure it out. Also, I get the card that says not listening, inconsiderate, always thinks they are right. So your person is going to have to work through a know-it-all kind of energy. Your person also might be inconsiderate where they are only considering themselves right now or their own needs. I feel like right now they are growing into the dynamics that will be better, but I feel like these dynamics are kind of what's going on right now. They're in this formulation period of time. Also, I feel like where your person is needing to grow is where they are needing to be more considerate of you and your needs, which I do feel like they get to that point with that team effort card, which is good. But right now they're going through their own kind of metamorphosis, working out this piece or working past or through this part. But yeah, they always think they're right. So they're going to need to realize that they don't know everything, that they're not always right, that you also have positive input and that you also do have productive things to say. And it seems like your person might be in a blinders side right now where they're figuring things out on their own without taking you into consideration or receiving your influence. But I feel like in the future, within the next 3 months, that's a piece that they're going to get to. So if you are feeling like your person has been in this mode, I would say that they are leaving this mode and they're transforming this. Then I get Sour Patch, hot and cold, mixed feelings on and off. So your person, again, I do get that you guys have difficulty where your cards are not quite in alignment for a little bit. So you're still going through a time period where like your Queen of Swords and Empress are out of alignment. Their Knight of Cups is out of alignment. They are going through situations where they don't know how they can honor you. Their King of Swords is out of alignment. So they're going from an out of alignment energy into an alignment energy. And the reason why I know that they're transforming is because that Queen of Pentacles and Wealth of Success is upright. But your person and because your person is planting the seeds. So they might be doing things behind the scenes, but which is where that kind of snake energy is, where they're doing things behind the scenes. Now, I don't feel like this is like a sinister or like nefarious card, even though in some context it could be looked at as that. But from all the other cards that I got and that I see for you guys, I don't feel that that's the case. But I do feel like they do kind of give you mixed signals. I get Sour Patch. You're probably going through a sour patch or a rough time in your dynamic right now. I feel like they can come on really hot and strong, and then they can be really like reserved and absent. I feel like they race in and then they leave. I feel like your person makes you feel confused, and I feel like that they have like a push-pull kind of energy, or like a, you know, charging in / avoidant energy. So I feel like there is that. So this is kind of like they're demons right now. This is like what they're struggling with. Then I get lovers. You're my jam, close bond, and friends. So I feel like what's great is they're transforming this energy because you guys are a divine pair. And you guys are the king and the queen of swords, even though you're in reverse. So I love that you guys are really a team. And this is the team that they are going to move into. So they're going to work through the block of being inconsiderate, the block of thinking they're always right, the block of being sneaky and having to do things by themselves and be strategic and only plan on their own and be the only one in control. I do feel like your person has control issues when it comes to that. And they're going to need to get you guys out of this sour patch that you guys are in by being more consistent. The Seven of Pentacles is a consistent card. Because think about gardening. You have to give it consistent sunlight. You have to give it consistent watering. Otherwise, these plants would die. So your person doesn't want you guys to die. And so, or the connection, you know, to die. So I feel like your person really wants to, you know, honor the close bond that you guys have, the friendship within the romantic love energy. That you guys are really moving out of this. They think they're always right into now you guys are a team and a power couple. So that is wonderful. And then I get vacation, relaxation, unwind, and getaway. So they may plan a vacation with you as one of their next actions. They might talk to you about a vacation, or they may want to travel to see you. So that is beautiful. They also might take some time off work so that they can have some more time to spend with you. So there is that. Then I get music melodies, and it says soothing your soul through music. So I am loving this. So that is beautiful. So your person is definitely feeling connected to music and thinks of you with that. They might send you songs. They might write a song about you or play a song for you. So, or they might invite you to a music event, to a venue or a concert or a gig. It seems like your person is going to take action towards you in regards to something with music. And I get worst nightmare karmic connection. Okay, so I want to actually interpret this as your person might do something for you on Halloween, because I'm getting that out of all the cards in this deck, this is not a Halloween deck, but this is a Halloween jack-o'-lantern. And you guys do even have your little pumpkin here. So I would say that your person actually might try to make some of these corrections around Halloween, which is important. So I get worst nightmare. Your person might talk to you about a nightmare that they've had, that they worry about losing you, or they had a nightmare that maybe you weren't in their life, or they open up to you about something that was like a nightmare to them or like a really tough time. Also, I feel like your person is trying to balance karma in this connection. So I do feel like they're trying to make good choices so they don't create any bad blood between the two of you or any negative karma. So there is that. So I would say that these are kind of like some of your person's next actions. So there is this. They also might tell you or open up to you about their fears, what they fear or what they worry about, what would be like a nightmare to them, and have you guys kind of process that or talk about that together. All right, now I'm going to go to your final message, and then we're going to talk about what we will focus on in the extended. So I'm going to pull some Let's Fall in Love Oracle, some of Sony Graves' Halloween deck, and I want to pull some timing cards. All right, so we're going to look at some of these as your final message, which is interactive, to see what their actions are going to be and the timing of when this will happen. So let's see here. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for Let's Fall in Love. 3 cards here and 3 cards here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pull one card for this Halloween deck. Whoa, that one came out for sure. All right. Ooh, oh, well, I still got a sneak peek about that one. All right. And we got this action here and timing, because there are a lot of you watching. So we need to see timing of when things will happen for you guys based on who is watching. We'll do 2 time frames per pile. So you guys will have windows of time where they can try to pull this off. All right, and these will all be in the context of what we have previously looked at and seen in the relationship spread and in the Pink Divine Love Oracle. So, all right, so the first card, we're gonna get a little ghostly angel aura. The second card, the second pile, we're gonna get a little yellow sparkly geode. And the third pile, we're going to get this beautiful amethyst. So feel free to pick the pile which resonates with you, which draws you in, which feels good. And you can even pull multiple piles if you feel drawn to that, but that can be confusing. So I would recommend picking one pile, but of course do what you're guided to do. And pause the video if you need more time, and unpause the video whenever you're ready. Okay guys, so first of all, I just want to give a quick little rundown of the stuff I have to say before I end this video. So thank you guys so much for watching, for your likes, for your comments, for sharing it on social media, for telling your friends and spreading the word. If you guys have not subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. Hello, welcome, happy Halloween, all that fun stuff. I do have a few more Halloween videos coming up that I don't want you guys to miss, as well as some fun videos after that. So I hope you guys stick around, hit the notification bell so that you guys can get updates of whenever I release all new videos by checking the button that says all. And I am releasing videos so far on Fridays, so definitely check back on Fridays for some new videos from me. And if you haven't watched my previous Halloween videos, I hope you check them out. They're very fun and festive. Also, thank you guys so much for watching my ads for 30 seconds on silent while you do something else. After 30 seconds, return back to this video and we can keep going. It does give me credit and it helps me and the channel. So thank you guys so much, as well as thank you for your donations. If you guys are looking to donate to send in tips as a thank you for these readings, you guys can go to my PayPal or Venmo, and the links are in the description box, as well as the super thanks button. You guys are the best. Thank you guys for doing that. It lets me buy cute pumpkins and cute ghosts and cute decks and crystals. I'm also offering private readings at this time. If you guys want a private reading, my website is fairyastrology.com, and I can give you guys readings over the phone or over video call to wherever you are in the world in 15-minute intervals, and the pricing is accordingly. Feel free to reach out if you would like my help. I can channel for you about your love life or anything else. All right, so now back to your final message. I have this beautiful ghostly angel aura. For those of you who have picked this, your person might be still creating, okay, that's why. So while your person is still balancing their priorities and they are juggling choices. So we saw that card with juggling choices, which literally showed them juggling pumpkins. And now we have this card that says balancing priorities, and there's a lot of pumpkins here. While they're trying to figure out their priorities and their responsibilities and their life, and they're trying to juggle and sort through all of it, your person is going to play mind games and create illusions to buy themselves some time. So your person also might be acting up or trying to do something a little more immature as a way to kind of pass the time with you in order to give you a big reveal once they have it all figured out. So right now they don't have it all figured out, but they are trying to make a plan. They are trying to take some action. But right now they might be trying to kind of have you look one direction while they do something in another direction, just so that you are distracted and kind of kept busy in the meantime while they're trying to figure it all out. At some point, I feel like they're going to realize that they can't figure it out without you, and that's when they're going to ask for your input and your help. So right now they are playing mind games, creating illusions while they are balancing their priorities. But I do get the Caballeros de Pentacles, which again, I apologize, I am nowhere near being Spanish. This is the Knight of Pentacles card. So they are trying to come in a slow, steady, consistent way. They may not always be able to pull this off because they are balancing their priorities, and the priorities can give them curveballs at times. But I would say that they are definitely trying to build something with you slow and steady. The Knight of Pentacles is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Now, where I feel like they're going to be able to figure some things out might be within 6 months or even in May. Now, this video is timeless, so you might be watching this at a later time in the year. And so in May might not be so far off, but it might take them like 6 months to do it. Not to say that they won't take action on you before that, but I feel like this major big life change might be solved within 6 months. I'm also getting Pisces season as something also strong because we get the fish here. So I would say Pisces energy is strong, Taurus, Gemini energy is strong as well. So I would say that this is in May or even within the next 6 months that their plans might actually take a lot of prioritizing, a lot of reprioritizing in order to make this situation move forward. But I like their dedication with the Knight of Pentacles card and how they are trying to move forward with you. They just might be trying to be a little shady in the meantime while they're trying to figure it out. I would say look at it like somebody who's planning you a surprise party, but lying to you because they're trying to make a surprise. I feel like it's more in that like innocent way, but I would say it might also kind of make you feel rejected or piss you off in the meantime because you don't have all the facts, and then that's where self-nurturing comes in. For those of you who have picked this yellow geode, your person, I get the devil. So your person, I'm getting Scorpio, Capricorn energy. Your person might be trying to come in sexually. Their next action might be something sexual or even something financial or work related or corporate related. It says that you stand out, you stand apart from the rest, full of ups and downs, and you have sparked my interest. So your person is absolutely captivated by you. They get emotionally triggered and they go through emotional ups and downs, but you are somebody that stands out from all the rest, and that is why they are so interested in you. So your person is absolutely captivated, and they're going to try to race in sexually, or they're going to try to seduce you, or they're going to try to be passionate with you. They also still might be stuck in a selfish mode, and they're trying to work themselves out of it. Like, we did get that there is some growth that your person does need to go through. So they're probably not in an amazing psyche right now. I would say that there is that. I get for your person, I get in August and in April. So I would say that for you guys in April, they will be able to make a lot of progress. And I get that in August, they'll kind of go through like their final transformation. So your person as well is going through, like, you are a marathon, not a sprint. But I don't feel like you guys want to leave this dynamic really. I feel like you guys want to keep working it through and working it out. So I feel like both of these piles are kind of like a long game. But I would say that there's probably like a plan, and it seems like there is a plan in place, and it seems like that there is definitely some bigger goals that you guys are trying to go for. But I also feel like you guys are in a tough place right now, so it might take a little time to pull these things off. For those of you who have picked this amethyst, your person, I worry you won't let me in. I see forever in your eyes. That's right, Queen of Pentacles. I can't be there for you right now, but I am getting the Two of Cups in progress now and next month. Your person is actually taking action on you the quickest, especially in regards to being in an official commitment or relationship with you, or working on this relationship. So your person knows that they can't be there for you right now, and they are very worried that you might cut them off or that you would not be available for them because of how unavailable they are. And that gives them anxiety, because I feel like they're worried that maybe they're going to blow their chance with you, or they're not going to have a shot with you, they're going to blow it. And so your person's a little worried, especially because your person sees that you are somebody who they would spend forever with. So I get that your person is very, very aware of your value, and because of that, they are very frightened to lose that. They very much have a lot at stake when it comes to planning a future with the two of you, and I feel like they are very much going to try to do that. Now, I love the Two of Cups card. That is probably the best card you can get in the tarot deck, especially for this section of the video. So your person's absolutely going to try to work towards being in a relationship with you or having a commitment with you, because they see forever with you. But the commitment is not just like oh, I'm now in a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. This is like I am planning a forever commitment. And so that has a lot of weight to it. but I'm getting that a lot of your person, a lot of their plans and actions are going to start to do right away. I get in progress now and next month. So your person is actually going to be taking, out of all these piles, I would say the soonest action. So your person's going to be acting on this pretty quickly. So that is beautiful because your person has the biggest long-term plan and the most serious commitment, as well as they are doing it in the fastest time frame. And what's very beautiful is I get in progress now, which I don't know if this is a hawk or an owl, but I'm going to take it as an owl for this. But I'll take it as both. I'll take it as a hawk and an owl. The owl means that they know that it's wise to progress with you. And the hawk means they definitely want to communicate with you, which you got with the telephone. All right, so I'm going to clear this away now, and I'm going to go to what we're going to cover in the extended, because I feel like you guys might need a little more information. Okay, guys, so I have for you, we're going to look at their chocolate candy kisses, sugar rush of love, feelings for you, and next actions, as well as their mysterious heart to get more insight into what they are feeling and going through, and what they were thinking even late last night that they might even be able to do as plans of action. In addition to that, I'm going to pull 2 cards from my deck of cards, which talks about questions from Spirit and from the universe that they want for me to focus on in regards to your person right now. I get, what will they say to you in the next 3 months? So I feel like that is very relevant. Because of this, I'm going to pull from the Hermit Tarot cards. And what blocks will be removed so you and your person can be together easier? So I'm going to pull light side, shadow side messages to see what blocks will be removed for you guys to move this connection forward in a bigger way. All right, guys. Well, if you guys are joining me in the extended, you guys are pile 1. You guys are the telephone ghosts. So feel free to scroll down in the description box and you guys can go to your pile. I will see you guys there. If you're not joining me, no worries. I'll see you guys next time in another video, in my archives, in the 6th video of my Halloween series, in the comments, or in a private reading. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today. I am so glad you guys are here with me. This is the 6th video in my Halloween series, and it kind of piggybacks a little bit on the video that I did last week, which was about no and low contact situations. Will they ever make a move? This one is more for everybody, where this is about whatever kind of state, whatever state your connection is in right now. It's about what will their next move or interaction with you be. So maybe you guys are here from this video, or maybe you guys have just been enjoying this whole Halloween series, and we are going to look at what is coming up in the future between you and your person. How are they going to interact with you or their next action? I love this little glittery pumpkin that you guys have picked. It's so beautiful. I love the autumn season where I'm able to like break these out. These are fun. You guys might remember this pumpkin from another video that I did last year or 2 years ago, which were very magical. So if you guys haven't checked those out, there may be some messages in there for you. And you guys have picked the cutest ghosts. Look at this. You guys are taking selfies together with your beloved. So potentially photography is a strong element in this connection. You guys might be connected by photography, or you guys might love taking pictures. You might take selfies. You might both love to capture moments and memories together. But I love how out of all of the ghosts in the intro, you guys picked the ones where you guys are together. Every other pile had like one single ghost, but you picked the 2 of you as a soulmate pair. So I love the soulmate pair and the soulmate couple that you guys have picked. I will put your beautiful selfie ghosts in frame for you so you can see them. You also have picked one of my favorite Halloween decks. You have picked the Boo Tarot, which I'm going to use to look at your relationship now and do a little relationship spread. And I have also picked for you a little beautiful blue obsidian crystal to bless your relationship. All right, guys, so I'm going to shuffle the cards and do a relationship spread for you right now. I love the color blue because it represents the throat chakra, being able to communicate with your person. So if you guys have been wanting a little extra help, a little extra credit, if it were, then you guys might be able to have some blue crystals or blue obsidian in particular, which will be able to help you with communication to your person. All right. So we're going to see what you're thinking and feeling about this dynamic right now, how your person is perceiving you from their side, the past, what has happened already to bring the two of you to this situation, the future in the next few months, what action or interaction will they take towards you in the next 3 months of time, and then what would they do or action they would take towards you or interaction they would have with you after a 3-month time or beyond 3 months. So this is also a good way for you to be able to determine whether or not this is your pile. This is a way for you to get some confirmation with zodiac signs or the messages to see if they really resonate with you. If this is not something that resonates with you, don't try to force it. Don't worry, this may not be your pile. And of course, you can continue to keep watching if you want to see if there are still messages in here for you, or you may want to pick another pile. Either way, it's perfectly fine. All right, so for you on your side with you and your person, I do have all of your cards in reverse, but I will show you them upright first so you guys can see the picture. So I get for you the Ace of Pentacles, where I get this card for you in reverse. Normally the Ace of Pentacles card is about being able to make an offer towards your person, but with it in reverse, I'm feeling like you are not taking the move right now. You are not making the first move, or you're not outstretching an offer at this time. I feel like you are in more of a receptive energy, or you are waiting to see if your person will make a move. And yes, but you're not removed from your person. You're in a receptive state. You're in a magnetic attraction state. You're attracting, but not taking action. Because I get that you're not gone, you're not withdrawn, you're not in separation, you're not silent. I get the Hermit card in reverse. So you're not going to be withdrawn or removed entirely. You're still there. I feel like you're still present, you're still around, but you're not initiating. So I get that you're in a receptive space. The Hermit represents a Capricorn or a Virgo energy. And then I get the Justice card in reverse. So yeah, you're not really participating as like part of a team though. I feel like you're not really going to be like the two of you putting effort into something. I feel like you are in a receptive state and maybe you're waiting to see what they will do. So Justice card looks like this. It's in reverse. And so with this card, this is a Libra energy. So with Justice, it also might be with it in reverse. You might feel like this dynamic has gotten a little imbalanced, and maybe you feel like they need to balance the scales. They need to put more energy into it, that you're not going to be really like extending your energy anymore. And it seems like maybe you've put a lot into this connection and now they need to do their part. So for your person on their side right now, I am getting the 8 of Wands in reverse. I am getting the 5 of Swords upright, and I am getting the Fool in reverse. So your person is feeling maybe a little nervous or scared. I feel like they also might be in a phase where they are selfish or focusing on themselves right now. I don't feel like they are being selfish, if that makes sense, but I feel like they are just doing them. I feel like they're living their life. You guys might not be in the most amount of contact or in the most amount of connection. You, I feel like, are still present. Like you're probably, it's not like you've like deleted each other off social media. You're still around. They can get a hold of you if they want you. It's kind of like they know where to find you. You're not blocking them. You're just kind of like over there and they're living their life. So I get the 8 of Wands in reverse. So this is a card where normally upright it would be like they would be racing in towards you, communication with you, traveling towards you, things happening fast and speeding up. But with it in reverse, it seems like that energy is not really happening. It might be blocked. It might not really just be in motion. It just seems like they're just not talking to you right now, or they're not really like associating or connecting with you in that big way. Because I get the Fool in reverse. So normally the Fool upright would be like this little ghost is like jumping off of this building and taking a leap of faith and being really happy about it and like taking action. So there is this, and I even want to say this is like the artist's rendition of Notre Dame. So almost kind of like jumping off and being happy with like where their life is going. But with it in reverse, I feel like your person's not taking action towards you. So both the Eight of Wands and the Fool are both cards of motion, both cards of taking action, but they're both in reverse. So both of your cards on your person's side are like, I'm not taking action towards pile one. And that's why you're not seeing them do anything. And that might be why you're like, you know what, I've stopped actually participating or taking action towards my person. They're gonna have to pursue me next if they want me, because I feel like I've already done what I need to do. I'm not gone. They know where to find me, but I'm not actually actively participating in this connection anymore. I feel like you have kind of removed yourself, but not to the point of being undiscoverable. And then I get the Five of Swords, and it's upright. And this is a card about like deserting you or focusing on themselves or living their own energy, living their own life, doing them, and just kind of like living their life for them. It seems like they're not really talking with you or interacting with you. They're just living their own life. And they are being a little selfish about it or self-focused. It's more like they are just kind of like doing their life, and it's almost like you're not really part of it. So there is this piece. So they're just focusing on themselves. Let's see. In the past, I get what's happened between the two of you. I get the Knight of Cups, which has a sword card. So it seems like whatever romantic feelings that they've had, they've kept it to themselves and they haven't really shared that with you. I'm getting all reverse cards. I am getting the Knight of Swords. I am getting the Knight of Cups, but represented with a sword. So I'm getting two cards that kind of represent them, both their head and their heart, their logical side and their practical side. But both of them are in reverse. And then I'm also getting the Queen of Swords, and it's in reverse too. So it seems like in the past, both of you have maybe not talked to each other for a while. You guys are probably the one that are in no contact or low contact with your person, sporadic low contact, where you guys talk to each other once in a while, every so often, but not very often. So I am getting air sign and water sign energy. So I'm getting for you guys Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and I'm getting water sign energy. So I'm getting Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So I've been trying to create this situation where I held the card. So this is kind of where I got it. So we have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. And we have two knights and one queen. And it seems like there's like their head and their heart, but they aren't listening to either one. They don't quite know what to do about it. And then you're kind of in this space where both of you are not really talking to each other, and they're not really expressing their feelings for you. You're not expressing your feelings for them. You're not really talking to them. It might make you emotional because you guys are in not as much contact as we would love for you to be. So that's kind of what's going on now and what's gone on in the past. So this is confirmation for you. If this is your situation, keep watching. I'm going to continue on from here using this as a base. And if this is not your pile, feel free to pick pile 1 or pile 3. All right, so in the next 3 months, what their actions are going to be towards you from here. Let's see. Well, I feel like that they will open up to you, but I'm also getting that, okay, so they're going to open up to you. They are going to take action, and they are going to revive something that might feel like it's been dead. So if you guys are broken up, they might try to get back together or reinitiate contact. I don't know if from these cards, if your person is going to be like, oh, let's get back together officially, or let's do like a lot of interacting, but I do feel like your person will probably do at least like something more than this inactivity, maybe no contact. So the Ten of Swords is in reverse. Usually when the Ten of Swords is upright, it's like, this is over. This is ended. There's like nothing happening. But with it in reverse, it's almost kind of like reviving or waking up the dead, or maybe zombieing into your life, or maybe resurfacing into your life, or maybe reviving something that has been on pause for a while. So I do feel like there is a lot of this energy. I get the Four of Swords, which upright is about sleeping and inactivity, but with it in reverse, the positive thing is it does seem like there will be some action. So it's like waking up from a sleep, reviving something that was dead. So you might be hearing from an ex. This might be an ex. This might be somebody that, you know, you just have feelings for, but you guys haven't really voiced it to each other, and you guys aren't really like dating or, you know, in each other's lives. So there's kind of like those pieces. And then I get the Four of Coins, which is somebody that is kind of like swallowing coins, right? So it's like stuffing it down, which we see that they've been doing, stuffing down and repressing their feelings and their, you know, their words, swallowing their words and swallowing their, you know, their romantic feelings for you, but it's in reverse. So I feel like it's all going to come tumbling out. It's all going to come spilling out. This can represent a confession, somebody resurfacing from the past that now has a lot to say, somebody where maybe they would be holding it in so much and then it all comes tumbling out. So I do feel like your person will have a conversation with you within the next 3 months where they open up and where they share with you a lot of things that they have held in and kept to themselves. Beyond 3 months' time, I get the Two of Cups, but it's in reverse. I feel like your person is thinking about wanting to be with you, but maybe not in an official commitment. I would say that your person might be in a space beyond 3 months where maybe they would be ready for like a situationship, or maybe something dating but not monogamous or exclusive, or something where you guys can be sort of together but not really together. The Two of Cups in reverse, it just represents, this would be upright, it represents how they want to spend time with you. They want to be together with you. They want to be able to like share in your energy and in your magic and in your beauty. But with it in reverse, I feel like they don't want to maybe commit, or maybe not take everything on, or maybe not be able to be like a true partnership or a team with you. So it seems like your person may start to open up about some stuff, but it seems like they may not want to be in a relationship. So they might have some commitment worries or fears, or maybe they're in a section of their life right now that doesn't really support a relationship, but it seems like that there is still like a wanting to have the love or a togetherness or the vibes, even if they can't really have that commitment. So I would say maybe your person needs maybe a lot more work to be done, but it does seem like a lot of progress from like a no-low contact situation where there was absolutely nothing to maybe where there's at least maybe more, or at least something. All right, so I'm going to do some Pink Divine Love Oracle to see maybe what some of their actions can be, or their next interaction with you can be over the next few months. So let's see, I will do 9 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what can some of their next actions or interactions with you be? And I'm not taking reversals for these oracles. Incoming abundance, reliable structure and foundation. So it might be that there's something in regards to your or their job which makes it easier for you guys to connect. They might give you good news if they got a job offer. If you guys are a work connection, it might be that there's something good that happens at work which leads you guys to being together. It might be that something financial or something career related kind of lets you guys come into each other's orbit a little bit more. So there is that. So I would say that there's going to be something financial or work related which creates a conversation or a connection between the two of you. And then I get detox, spiritual purge, and cleansing. So what I'm loving with this is it seems like your person is detoxing, they are cleansing, they are really trying to like work through their issues. They're really trying to clear their energy. If your person has just been really focusing on themselves, they might be in rehab, they might be detoxing, they might just be trying to like get their energy levels better. They might be trying to heal or go through therapy or do like some spiritual journey or pilgrimage or something to kind of clear their energy. So they might be really trying to like fix themselves and get themselves into like a better space or a better headspace. Yeah, I'm getting going within. It says withdrawn from the world, needs space and time for themselves. And that's kind of what I got from them. I wasn't getting that it was like mean or malicious or that they were doing it because they wanted to be like selfish and didn't care about you. I almost kind of feel like your person is like, I need to heal so much. I need to withdraw myself from people or isolate myself from people so much because I need to go within. This is the energy of somebody that's like at a spiritual retreat or a rehab center or in therapy to heal themselves or to really help work through some sadness or depression or really kind of get themselves back to normal, get themselves back to center. There's a lot of like meditation, there's a lot of going within, there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of like them getting themselves better. So that is actually good. But then they're also very aware that time is slipping and they're afraid that it would be too late with you. So they don't want to take too long in this healing stage or in this like focusing and prioritizing themselves stage, especially not if it ruins the connection between the two of you or makes it very bad or difficult. It says time to confront issues and make a move. So I do feel like your person will make a move. I do feel like they will confront issues within, they will make a move, and I do feel like that your person is going to try to make something happen with you, because with this slipping, there is a big heart in the time in the hourglass. So I feel like you guys have spent time together where they have developed romantic feelings, but they're afraid that your feelings will fade or that you will lose interest if they don't take any move at all. So they're like, I need to really work through my baggage and work through my issues and confront my own kind of like blocks in relationships so that I can make a move with pile 2, because if I am in the state that I'm in now, I'm no good to anyone. And I do feel like reconciliation. I do feel like it's like they're going to come back from the past. I do feel like that this is like an ex or somebody where, you know, it's reviving something that's been dead for a while or resurgence of something. I do like the reconciliation. That is a 2 of Cups energy. So I do feel like that your person is working on themselves right now to come back in a beautiful way. And it does say repairing. So if there is anything between the two of you where you guys left on bad terms, or this distance and space that they've taken has hurt you, I feel like they're going to try to repair the connection. I feel like they're going to try to rebuild some things. I feel like you guys are going to have a discussion where you're going to try to leave the past in the past and move forward and move on from anything that has hurt you in this dynamic or any actions that they did that were like not great towards you. So I feel like you guys are really going to try to make some decisions to really move forward. So that is very good. So I feel like that you guys are going to try to move on together where you leave some of your issues behind. So that is good. So I feel like there should be, or your person's actions towards you would be a forgiveness, would be a repairing, would be a rebuilding. So that is good. But first of all, they're healing themselves. Then they would come in for you because they know how amazing you are. I get no one compares to you and unique. So they know that like you're special, you're a gem, you're a diamond, you're a sapphire ruby, you are a beautiful sparkling crystal, you are a precious gem, and they don't want to lose somebody that is so sparkly, so valuable, and so beautiful. And I'm actually looking at the progression of these cards, where these first 3 cards, you know, I'm getting like the symbols on that. It's like a tulip, it's a water droplet, it's flowers and a mailbox, right? So it's, you know, kind of this. But then these cards are all hearts. So it seems like after they heal, maybe heal their heart or heal themselves, look at how much more capacity for romantic love they have. So it goes from kind of like whatever to all of these hearts. So that's actually very beautiful. So kind of from like a malaise to a lot of love. So your person might just need to be getting their spark back. They might need to heal themselves to really like be from a place that's like numb and sad to being now in a time period where it's like romantic and full. So that is very beautiful. But I get stubborn. It says hard-headed and talking to a brick wall. So your person's not going to like grow and change overnight. They're not going to erase all of their baggage and negative patterns. Your person does have a very stubborn side to themselves where sometimes it's impenetrable. And whatever you try to say to your person doesn't really get through to them. So I do feel like that there is a stubbornness there. There is like a piece to it where maybe they have limits to how fast or how much they can grow, at least as of now. And so maybe they are really still kind of needing to work through some of this resistance. But either way, again, you are super sweet. You are a gem. You are somebody who they value a lot. And it seems like even though they seem like they have their issues, they are actively trying to work on it. They really do want to make themselves better and feel better and, you know, get to a better place. And I do feel like they think you are super sweet and that you are a gem. And it's almost kind of like if anybody could motivate them to get out of their stuck energy, it would be you. It would be that you would be like the magical catalyst that could really kind of jumpstart them forward. So that is beautiful. And it also says charming and kind gesture. So it seems like that while they still have their difficult kind of walls And I feel like that part of this talking to a brick wall might be that instead of having boundaries, they have huge walls, which are like impenetrable. And so they might be way too defended. They might have way too many walls up, and it's hard for you to get through. And that might be why you're like, you know what, that's why, Solaris, I'm just over here waiting. I'm just chilling. I'm not going to like force them or try to break down their walls. I'm not going to try to give them offers or like hit my head against a brick wall to try to make something happen with them. I'm just going to be over here. They know where I am if they want me. And it seems like they might try to give you a charming, kind gesture once they go through a bit of a healing phase. So that is good. Even though they have huge walls up, they still might try to do something nice and kind for you or do a gesture that's nice. And I feel like they are also still loyal to you. So there is that loyalty. And that's what I love. I think that's very beautiful. So this is good, and it says trustworthy, reliable, and honors you. And even on this one, it says reliable as well. So I get 2 cards that talk about reliable. So I do feel like if you needed your person's help, they would be there for you. I feel like they are reliable. I feel like they are somebody that would like to be there. So that is good. And I get that with this situation, that it's like your person does want to be fun and playful with you. So there is this. They want to honor you. I do feel like they think you are amazing and incredible and you are a gem and they look up to you. I feel like they would never think badly about you and they don't ever have any like negative things to say about you. And I feel like they have a lot of loyalty in their heart for you and that they would want to protect you if you needed protection or help. And I feel like that they really like think very highly of you. I feel like they think that you are like somebody very high value and somebody very incredible. And I feel like they're grateful to you. And I feel like they would give you a lot of like kindness if they could, or if you needed something. I feel like they would absolutely help you if they could. All right, so now I'm going to go to your final message. All right, so I have Let's Fall in Love Oracle, I have Sony Graves Halloween deck, and I have a timing deck. So I'm going to do and make this interactive and make 3 piles. And I'm going to pull 3 cards from Let's Fall in Love Oracle. You guys are going to pick the pile that resonates with you the most or connects with you. And then I have 3 piles, well, 3 cards there. And I have 1, 2, 3 cards in this pile here. All right, and then I have 1 tarot that I will take upright. And I have timings. I'm going to give you 2 timings, 2 windows of time where this could happen for you. Again, my videos are all timeless, even if they are Halloween themed. And so you could watch this at any time. And so take the time frame that resonates with you. All right. So the first pile is going to be represented by this big, beautiful Larimar. The second pile will be represented by this beautiful Caribbean calcite pyramid. And then the third pile will be represented by a beautiful healing green obsidian. So there is this energy. Okay, so feel free to pick the sphere, the triangle, or the oval. And feel free to pick pile 1, 2, or 3. Pause the video if you need more time to decide, and unpause the video whenever you're ready. Okay guys, so first of all, I have to run through this little spiel that I say at the end of my videos before the final message. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of your likes and your comments, your shares, sharing it on social media and spreading the word and telling your friends. I appreciate you watching my ads for 30 seconds on silent, and then after 30 seconds, return back to the video, and that will give me credit and help the channel. And also thank you guys for your donations that you've made to help the channel. It helps me buy cute pumpkins, tarot decks, crystals, and beautiful little objects to theme these readings to make them creative and fun for you. If you would like to make a donation to the channel to help me out, then you can go to the description box and scroll down to where it shows my PayPal and Venmo, or you can go to the Super Thanks button and donate to me there. And you can give me a tip for the readings on that button. Also, if you guys have not subscribed yet, welcome to the channel. I am so glad you guys are here. It is very fun. We are going through all sorts of Halloween videos now, as you have noticed. So when you subscribe, hit the notification bell that says all, so you can get updates of whenever I release new videos, even though so far I've been releasing them on Fridays. That schedule can change. And if you guys are looking for a private reading, my website is fairyastrology.com, and you guys can go to the description box and click on the link. I give readings in 15-minute intervals over the phone or over a video call to wherever you are in the world, and I can channel for you about your love life or anything else with tarot, astrology, and oracle. All right, so let me know if you need my help. So for you guys who have picked this Larimar crystal, your person's next actions and interactions towards you, it says, my home is wherever you are. I want to know you on a deeper level. And I have envisioned marriage with you. Okay, so your person has been repressing or hiding a lot of their romantic, passionate feelings. So they absolutely know that you are home to them, and they absolutely want to come home to you. Their next action might be to come over to your house so that they can get to know you on a deeper level. I do feel like they want to kind of spill their guts to you, but I also feel like that they want to know you as well. They don't want it to be like one-sided, but I do feel like they would like to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. And it seems like they feel like they've looked at you as a marriage partner because they think of you so highly. They hold you in such high esteem that they would be like, wow, I mean, my life would be incredibly enchanted with pile 2, but I don't know if they would ever really pick me, or I don't know, maybe I have a lot of healing to do first. But I mean, I've envisioned what a relationship would be like with pile 2, and not just a relationship, but like a serious long-term marriage. And then it says Page of Wands. Okay, so they see you as hot and fiery and feisty. I get Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and they see you as gorgeous and hot and sexy and attractive. So that is amazing. And your person seems like they would be making a move on you immediately, because I get October and I get February. So that is very romantic. So maybe even if you're watching this video when I'm releasing it in October, and then they take a Valentine's Day move on you that's pretty big, or maybe if you guys are watching this in the winter, that February is a time where they're immediately taking action on you. But either way, it seems like they're probably taking an action on you quickly. If you guys are watching this timeless, since I am releasing this in October, I would say also this is the month that I am releasing this video. So think about the month that you're in right now. They could take action on you this month. So I would also say that right now, this month could be a very quick time frame for you. So those are multiple windows of time. For those of you who have picked this beautiful, nice pyramid, your person has hidden plans. They have an agenda. They have plans that they have not told you about. They have something that they are planning. They have something up their sleeve that they would like to do for you. That is a surprise. I feel like that's like a magical surprise. So they have hidden plans that they would like to do something for you. It says, I feel I can always rely on you to be there for me. They might actually ask for your help for something, but that actually it's a secret plan to kind of get a foot in the door, especially if they haven't like talked to you in a long time, or they need an excuse to break the ice, is what I feel like your person needs. And so it seems like they have a hidden agenda where they're going to ask you for help and ask you to be there for them in some way. And they know that you're such a great person and so nice that you would not say no, especially if they're in crisis or if they really need help. You would absolutely still show up and you would help them out. And that would be their foot in the door with you. And then they would be able to gauge where you're at. And it says, we will make it through the storm. And also, if you guys are like, I don't think you're fighting. I think you guys are very no contact. But if you guys, for whatever reason, I feel like you're in a rough patch. But if for whatever reason you guys are fighting for whatever, even though it doesn't look like it, it seems like that maybe they're thinking that if you could be there for them, that they would kind of open up the door to have them have a conversation with you where they can kind of try to make things right. And at least that would kind of entice you to come over or entice you to connect with them enough so that they can apologize or something like that. So it seems like that there's something they want to do with you in person that maybe they need to ask for your help with in order to do something for you in person, or to do something in person there. I get the Three of Pentacles. It might be something where you're like needing to help them in something creative or something practical or some like activity or chore or hobby or, project around the house or something. The Three of Pentacles is something where you work as a team to do something. It might be something you're creating together, like an artwork or a sculpture. So there is this as well. Maybe something in the dark room. There is photography as a theme for this pile. And it seems like, but maybe they can't do it soon. They're going to try again. They're going to try. I feel like they're going to try now. And if it doesn't work, they're going to try again later if you are more available later or something. I'm getting July, and I also get try later. So I feel like they're going to try this, and if it doesn't work out, they're going to try it again. So there is this energy. Then I get for you guys who have picked this green obsidian, I got your back. That shit crazy for you. Let's meet up. So your person, not only like this person wants help, I feel like probably because they're playing on your niceness in order to get the foot in the door. For you, this pile, your person wants to do something for you where they can show you that they can show up for you, or that they got their back because they're like infatuated with you. So there is this, and it says, let's meet up. So your person is also trying to meet up with you. So your person's probably, their next action is they're going to invite you out to like tea, coffee, hot chocolate, whichever, meet up for a drink, meet up for something casual, and maybe help you out on something in order to get their foot in the door. So they're going to try to meet up. They're going to try to like do something where they can support you or give to you in some way. And it seems like this is the Three of Wands. It seems like that this is their plan to try to start a new beginning with you, to start planning for the future. There also might be something with travel that happens. So if you guys are geographically separated, they may have to either wait for your or their trip to be over, or they might want to plan a trip with you. They might want to meet up and then like go on a fun adventure with you. They also might want to plan for the future with you. So that's cool. Also, I feel like these brooms are collected together to create like a dream catcher, especially with the moon there. So there may be some like dreams, or talking about dreams or goals in life, that kind of thing. If you guys are geographically separated, they also might want to travel to see you. So there is this. And then I get this month is when they're going to try to do that, but it's also a little up in the air as to when this month they would be able to do it. But I love where it says this month and up in the air. So at some point in time this month, it seems like very likely. So it seems like you guys, I feel, and even this middle pile, I feel like actually the time frame is pretty quickly. So I feel like your person's going to try to do this fast. All right, guys. So I have a couple of decks here that I'm going to be using in the extended. So if you guys would like to join me in the extended, I will be covering more of their thoughts and feelings and potential actions towards you with the Candy Kisses Sugar Rush of Love deck. More insight into their mysterious heart and what actions they can take towards you. Some of their late night thoughts, what they thought about you late last night, which also might include clues to their plans. As well as I'm going to pick 2 cards to see what Spirit wants for me to channel for you in regards to your person right now. Should you wait or move on? And what are they thinking and feeling about you today? So this is what do they think about you late last night, and this is what are they thinking and feeling about you today. So I'm going to use... So in regards to what are they thinking and feeling about you today, I am using Ocean of Emotion Oracle and the Hidden Truth Oracle. So I will use both of those to help answer this question. And should you wait or should you move on, I'm going to use more of the Boo Tarot. So we're going to see, should you wait or should you move on with the tarot cards. All right, you guys. So if you guys would like to join me for the extended, feel free to go to the description box and scroll down. You guys are the selfie couple. You guys are the selfie couple. I will see you guys in your reading. And if you guys are not joining me, no worries. I will see you guys next time in another reading, in the comments, in a private reading, in any of my archives, or in my 7th Halloween video. All right, guys. I'll see you then. Bye. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading today where we are focusing on what will their next action with you be. So we're going to look all about their interactions towards you. You guys have picked this fun dark pink / purple pumpkin, and you guys have picked the cutest little cowgirl. I love it where it says, howdy boo. So maybe your person will say hi to you or you guys will talk. I feel like the howdy boo is kind of like an energy about them wanting to say hi, how are you doing? It's a fun greeting. They might say hi to you in passing, but it seems like an acknowledgement. It seems like hello. We're definitely going to check to see if it's deeper than that. But I love this cute little rhinestone cowgirl. I think she's really fun. I also love that you guys have picked Disney villains. So I have this card deck that I'm going to feature for you as I look into your relationship spread. And I've picked for you a fun little pink crystal to go with your pink pumpkin and to go with your pink little ghost. All right, so let's see, what will their next move with you be? This is kind of a sequel video to the no or low contact video about will they ever make a move towards you. So this one is going to focus on all different kinds of situations. You don't have to be in just a no or a low contact situation. If you are, though, you might resonate with pile 2 because that energy seems to be more about if you guys are in separation or in a no contact. I don't know this pile. Pile 1 is that you guys are connecting. So just a little heads up for you so you can verify which pile is your pile. Sometimes you guys are asking me like, oh, Solaris, which pile should I pick? And I would say that's a little hint for you. Now I'm doing more verification for you to see if this is your pile or not. I have 3 cards on your side. What are you thinking and feeling about your person right now, and how are you connecting with them, and maybe what moves are you doing? And then I have 3 cards for their side. What are they thinking and feeling about you? You know, I'm going to move your little pumpkin over. I'm just going to give you guys a little more space. Okay, there we go. So we're going to see in regards to what are they thinking and feeling about you right now, the past, and also what moves are they making towards you? How are they interacting with you currently? How have they interacted with you in the past? In the future, what will they do most likely within the next 3 months of time? So more of a near outcome, a sooner outcome. And then a card for how will they interact with you later on down the road. So let's see here how you're interacting with them. I will take reversals. And I also know in the last few videos I've been featuring this deck, it has been more of like a shadow side deck. So this deck could also be very helpful for you if you're looking to see like what are their shadows, what are your shadows, or if you feel like you guys are not in the best place with your person. But I have been trying to not interpret only the villain side of the tarot. So, well, okay, I am taking reversals and you are all in reverse on your side. So it may not be going the easiest for you. I get the King of Swords, King of Cups, and 7 of Coins in reverse, all of it in reverse. So this is actually very interesting. So I'm actually getting 2 masculines, where either you might feel like you both are in your masculine energy, even if you both might be in a distorted masculine, with 2 kings. I'm also getting that maybe there's a third party where you're attracted to them, but there's also another masculine you're attracted to. So there is this. I do feel like with this card, connection together, there may be a water sign with an air sign, or emotional, kind of going back and forth between your heart and your head, where one of you is more in your heart space, the other one of you is more logical in your head space. So I am getting Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, as well as Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So I am getting those 2 energies. I do get Hook and I get Scar. So there is this. Also with Scar being a lion, I would also throw out there may be some Leo energy as well. I love the dynamics here. It does seem like there is a strong, prominent energy in this connection. I mean, both kings showing up really shows that there is a very evolved kind of sense where it's like they're not just acting in knight's energy or prince energy. It seems like king energy is pretty strong, but with it in the reverse, it seems like you guys are in a tough space right now. There could be some manipulative energy with the King of Cups in reverse being a little manipulative. The King of Swords in reverse could be that you guys aren't really talking with each other right now. There might be little to low contact. You guys might be here from that video, no to low contact, but it does seem like there is this. If you are attracted to 2 masculines, there may be that this person is a water sign and the other one is an air sign. So it could be that there is this dynamic as well. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse, you might have lost your patience or run out of patience. The 7 of Pentacles can also be where it's like, you might feel like, you know what, I don't know if I want to plant seeds or progress this connection. I don't know if I want to grow this connection to something more than this. Maybe you're thinking, should I just keep it where we are at? I don't know if I want to progress. Because the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, or you may just even be observing that this is not growing. It's not really going anywhere. Is this stagnating? Are you guys going to have a future? Because it represents not really wanting to plant seeds, watch things grow, have more of something for the future. Or it might be like, you're like, you know what, I have exhausted my patience. I feel like I'm kind of at the end of my rope here. So there is that. Interesting how we have both Scar showing up twice. So I do get that there is Scar energy. Lion King might be important to you. You guys really might be here from last video, because that was also a theme in last video as well. And I do shuffle these cards really well in between videos. So when cards do come out, I would say that would be confirmation messages for you if you hear the same message or a repeating message. For your person on their side, they are wanting to open up. Yeah, this kind of seems like a continuation of last week. You guys might be here from the Disney villains pile last week, because there is a lot of repeating energy where I'm getting the third Scar. And if you guys have watched last video, then that might make sense to you. If you guys haven't, you might want to pick the Disney villains pile from last week's No or Low Contact, because I'm getting Scar 3 times, which is what happened last video as well. So this would be a progression or a continuation of that video, or you just might have additional messages in that video that could help you right now if you're really resonating with this pile. So I'm getting the Four of Swords, which is upright in this deck. It shows that your person is really feeling kind of sad and miserable. If they have moved out of a sad, miserable place, they might be feeling more in like a quiet acceptance, but not super happy about it place. I feel like the Four of Swords is that there may have been something that's happened between the two of you guys that has been kind of cutting, that has maybe made your person a little upset. They might feel a little rejected or sad is kind of what I'm getting when I'm looking at the cards. I feel like your person might want to start to open up a conversation about it. They might want to start to talk to you about it. And I feel like they would be planning to talk to you, to share with you their vulnerabilities or more of their wounded side or wounded energy. Normally, Four of Swords is just the card of inactivity. And that might be, it might be that they have been in a space where they have not taken action and where they have been very closed off. But with the Four of Coins open, it represents the treasure chest opening up, maybe opening up about sadness or woundings, opening up about a resignation that they feel like that they've had to accept, opening up about secrets locked inside. So there is this. So even though this is a calm inactivity card, the image that I'm seeing with it is it seems kind of like a bitterness or a sadness or a vulnerability, or kind of like a resigned to the way things are. So there is this, but I don't feel like they are happy with how things are, and I don't think they are happy with the lack of closeness in your dynamic, and I do feel like they would like to open up about that. So if they have felt a little closed off and inactive, I feel like they're going to want to open up about more of their inner vulnerabilities and more of their inner woundings. And then I get the Seven of Swords in reverse, where maybe before, if they were being hidden and sneaky, I feel like that they are opening up and they're going to be more forthcoming and more disclosing and less sneaky, less kind of reserved. So that Seven of Swords I feel like is important. So there is that. In the future, in the past, I am getting, yeah, I'm not getting any more zodiac signs. In the past, I get that there's a lot in reverse. So in the past, you were Queen of Swords. So I would say in this particular connection, I would say you're probably also the King of Swords, or you might have been the divine feminine counterpart to their King of Swords energy. I'm getting a lot of scenarios you guys are having. I'm getting a scenario of you being attracted to two masculines. I'm getting a scenario of the both of you are two masculines. I'm getting a scenario where they have a duality to them, where they have a cold logic, but they also have an emotional openness. I am getting a scenario where in the past you were in your evolved upright position, but now you have kind of turned into a distorted version of that, or like more of like a hurt, closed off version of that, or more of an emotional, less stoic version of that now. Also, I'm getting if you are the Queen of Swords in the past and they are being represented by the King of Swords in reverse, it shows that maybe you might feel like you guys were mismatched, where even though you were meant to be together or supposed to be harmonious together with being both swords, King and Queen energy, that maybe they were unable to, be in their evolved energy, and they're still unable to be in an evolved energy maybe currently now. But I am getting in the past, you were somebody who was very good at communication. You were very open. You were somebody very logical and very wise. I am getting that they also, in the Knight of Cups position, again, more of like they were unevolved in the past with the Knight of Cups, and now they've come into or solidified their unevolved energy into a King of Cups in reverse. So maybe you gave them many chances to grow and evolve when they were younger, and now they're older, but they're still just as unevolved, where the Knight of Cups now turns into the King of Cups. They might have been evolved with the Queen of Swords, but now they are unevolved or in a distorted energy with the King of Swords. So there's a lot of scenarios going on. I do get a lot of like water sign, air sign duality energy, whereas on one hand, they might be emotional and then logical. On another hand, it might be that they are very emotional and you are very logical. That kind of thing. It seems like that while they were trying to be romantic, maybe it was only for their own ego, because I get Gaston there. So there is this trying to show off and attract you with their body, but maybe their the way they were showing you love was again distorted or was again difficult. And I get that they were trying to make a decision, and it seems like they weren't able to make a decision. The Two of Swords was in reverse. So unable to make a choice, or maybe they finally got clarity to make a choice, but it wasn't to really benefit this connection. It might have been negative on this connection. So there is that. So yeah, Queen of Swords upright, but Knight of Cups in reverse and Two of Swords in reverse. Again, water and air signs are very strong in this connection. So if you feel like that this is your connection, a kind of difficult one, kind of one where they're maybe in a distorted energy, maybe even you are in maybe like a need for healing, they are in a need for healing, the connection is definitely in a need for healing. If this resonates with you as you're like, yeah, this seems kind of right to me, or especially if you feel torn between two masculines, then I would say that yes, definitely keep watching. Either way, keep watching if you want to. There could be messages in here for you. Otherwise, I feel like that there may be a different pile that might be more your pile if you feel like this doesn't connect at all with what you guys are going through. In the future, I get their next action towards you, though, is better. So, way better. Okay, they're going to come in more of like a changed person. You might not even recognize them. I don't even want to say it's like a love bombing, because I actually feel like this is serious. I feel like that this is based on real things instead of them love bombing you. I feel like they're opening up about their misery is a first step, which is probably going to happen sooner than later, probably more in the current energies. In the future, coming up in the next 3 months, I get 10 of Swords, which is the card about planning for a long-term future and having a long-term future with you. I love the castle in the background, and then it's like a rainbow of coins over it. So really looking for like a long-term future or like a permanent future with you. Interesting how when I was showing this, my elbow got stuck on the Queen of Swords again. So it's a kind of like they know that you're their queen and they want to create a castle for you. They want to create a future for you. And it seems like they're very, very serious about this future. And the Seven of Cups is usually a card which, if it was in reverse, if it was upright, then this is a card where it's about getting dazzled by a lot of options and not wanting to have commitment, but kind of like have one hand in all of these dazzling pies. But it seems like with it in reverse, they're going to want to commit to you, make something tangible and solid, and not just get stuck in the fantasy or the dream time, but want to make things reality here and now, especially because it's connected to the 10 of coins. And then as well as that, I get the 3 of Pentacles, which is wanting to build with you, wanting to collaborate, wanting to be a team with you, wanting to work together with you and work together harmoniously, wanting to build this castle, build this future, build this, and have a commitment to this, committing to building this, committing to building a future together. So this seems really promising, actually, and very, very positive. And long term, down the road, beyond 3 months' time, I get Queen of Cups. Yep, they see you as their Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups energy. And it's interesting how, yet again, there is cups, 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 and swords, swords, swords. So again, air sign, water sign energy, with you being the queen, showing up, where instead of being in very like logical headspace with it, now you're showing up in a very emotional headspace with it, where it's like it goes from a logical mind to like the turmoil of the ocean, or like the waves and the water and the water, I would say, to an ocean of emotion. So there is this. So I like this energy for you. It seems like your person is working through their scars and their shadow sides. And it seems like your person is going to be taking strong, concrete action towards you. Very, very definitive, actionable steps which is actually very cool. All right, let's give you a little insight into their actions towards you. So I have Pink Divine Love Oracle, and let's see how many cards I want to pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Okay. There we go. So this is what you can expect from your person, and I would say within the next 3 months, and I'm going to take this in context with the cards that I've already gotten. So I am getting makeover, feel beautiful, spice yourself up. Now, on one hand, I feel like your person is really going to try to make themselves look the hottest ever to dazzle you and entice you in and seduce you, honestly. Another thing is I feel like that they're going to be complimenting you on your looks and your beauty, and they're going to be trying to give you a lot of compliments on your visual appearance. So there is that. For others of you watching, this is more rare, but for some of them, they may want to give you a beauty treatment. Maybe they send you to the spa. Maybe they get your hair and nails done. Maybe they buy you some makeup or clothes or something. So it seems like on some level, maybe they invest in pampering for you with your beauty. But for most of you, I feel like it's going to be more like compliments on your beauty. Yes, self-love, taking care of me now. Maybe a self-care beauty treatment. So there is this self-care with your looks or your physical appearance, or maybe clothes, hair, makeup, jewelry, something like that. So something to make you feel beautiful, that is self-care, that is pampering. So that is wonderful also. For some of you, they might want to go, I don't know, I want to say go to the pool with you, but I think that sounds silly because I know you guys are usually watching this. Okay, so here it is. Most of you are watching this around Halloween. It's probably too cold to go swimming unless you're like in Florida or something. Or on the other side of the world where it's starting to get a little warmer. So there is that. They might ask you to go swimming in the pool. They might want to take you on a tropical vacation. So they might actually do that to romance you back in. I feel like your person's going to try to romance you back in with a grand romantic gesture. Maybe it's a trip to somewhere warm where there's a pool where you guys can go. Maybe it's like taking you to like an indoor pool at the YMCA. Maybe it is, for some of you who do live in tropical warm climates, maybe they want to take you to the pool or take you swimming, that kind of energy. And I get clean up, letting go of what is no longer serving you. Maybe they want to take you to like a hot springs or to like a spa. So there is this. Maybe you guys get like a couples treatment. It seems like they're using this to maybe the clean up, letting go of what doesn't serve you. I feel like that's to maybe erase their negative actions in the past, to have like a forgiveness or to make up for how things had gone. Because I feel like you guys had gotten actually into probably a pretty bad place. I do feel like they want to get out of it though. And it seems like maybe that they are trying to do this to like, they call it like undoing the actions when there's a grand romantic gesture to fix it. So basically that. I feel like this is what your person's way of cleaning up their actions. And affectionate, lovey-dovey, PDA, passionate. So your person's going to want to make out with you and kiss you. They might want to give you balloons. They're definitely going to be affectionate. They're going to want to be affectionate with you in public, which is their way of showing you that they want to be in public with you and they want to show you off and they want everyone to know that you belong to them. I feel like that this is a way to prove to you and show you that you matter and that they're proud to be seen with you. I feel like that's this. I feel like they're going to try to, in some cases, they may want to make this relationship public. They might want to like hard launch it. I feel like they may want to just show it to, off on social media. And I get turning over a new leaf, improvements, and attitude change. So your person will have gone through such an attitude change, so many improvements. I feel like your person is really turning over a new leaf, really starting fresh with you. They're going to try to do all the hearts and flowers and grand romantic gestures. They're going to maybe plan a vacation or a trip with you. They're going to be romantic with you in public. They're going to try to pamper you. There's a lot here. I get happy home, things going well, happy and content. They're going to want to go to your house. They're going to want you to go to their house. They're going to want you guys to have domestic bliss. They're going to want you guys to have a happy, chilling at home. I feel like they're going to want to maybe move in with you or you move in with them or plan a lifestyle that moves towards building a future. We got the castle, so building towards living together at some point. So progressing to that. So that is really, really amazing. I am getting rainy days, painful feelings and tears of sadness. Yeah, your person's really going to open up to you about their sadness, their misery. They're really going to let you in. They're really going to like show you this. Then I get chaos, trauma, drama, fights, and arguments. I mean, I don't want to say that they're all better. I don't want to say that they've healed everything and they're always going to have good actions with you. I feel like they probably have gotten themselves into a hole for a reason, and it's usually because of their behavior. And so they might say or reveal to you or open up to you about how, you know, all of the trauma, drama, fights, and arguments have left them really sad and really painful, you know, tears, and have made them really, really upset, and they want to like clean this up. They want to change their ways. They want to clean up their behavior. They may still slip into arguing or fighting with you from time to time. Also, most relationships do include some arguing and fighting, which is normal actually. So there is this, but I feel like your person might be also having, or will explain to you that they've gone through a tower moment, that they have gone through an epiphany or a realization because of their sadness, that they have realized that you are the queen, that you are the important one, that you are the one they want to show off, that you are the one they would like to, you know, pamper and treat well. I get, that's interesting. So rainy days, chaos, and robotic heart, that they have felt very empty without you, that life has been boring, things have been a routine, that things have just been shut off for them, that they don't like it, they don't like life without you, they don't like being in this kind of stagnant, stale energy. And again, it's all about you, baby. All eyes on you, pride, ego, recognition, trophy wife energy, wanting to show you off. If you are resonating with the situation where you are torn between two masculines, this person, I'm not even getting competitive. I'm not even getting that they're trying to like beat some other dude. I get that they are just trying to like win you. I don't even think that it's because of competition. I feel like it's just because you matter and you're valuable. And it's just kind of like they're wanting to show you what you mean to them, and they're trying to treat you very well. They've realized what it feels like to have lost you or to not have you in their life in the way that they want you. And so they are turning that around. So there is this. Okay. So now I have a final message for you, but I also will have an extended, so don't worry, I will keep going with you guys. So first I am going to use this deck first. I'm going to pull 3 cards. This will be interactive and you guys can pick your pile. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 cards for this pile, 3 cards for this one, and 3 cards for this one. And I'm not taking reversals for the Let's Fall in Love Oracle. And I am going to pull 1 card from this Halloween tarot for each pile. And then I'm going to pull 2 timing cards with this pile. So 2 timing cards for you of when this person of yours will be available for this or will be ready for this, or when the timing of these next move will be. All right. So for this pile, we're going to symbolize it. Yeah, okay. We're going to symbolize it with a diamond. I feel like that a lot of you with your person, I feel like that you guys actually are going to be creating a strong future. For this pile 2, I feel like this blue obsidian. And for pile 3, we have this titanium quartz. All right, so feel free to pick between pile 1, 2, or 3. You can pick more than one pile, but then that can get a little complicated for you and confusing if you pick both. It might be that your person's actions are all of it, or it might be confusing for you. So I would say pick one, but if you're drawn to more than one, then follow your guidance. All right, so pause the video if you need more time to choose between the piles, and unpause whenever you're ready. All right, guys. Well, first of all, I just want to thank you guys so much for being here, watching my videos, all of your likes and your comments, sharing on social media, telling your friends, spreading the word, watching my ads for 30 seconds with them on silent in the background, and then returning back to the channel. All of that helps the channel. It gives me credit and it helps me out. So I appreciate that so much. Also, thank you guys so much for all of your donations. That really helps the channel as well. And if you guys are looking to support me and donate to the channel and send in tips for these readings, you guys can go to the description box where my PayPal and my Venmo are, as well as the super thanks button. So thank you guys for that. It helps me buy cute little ghosts and pumpkins and crystals and tarot and oracle, and it really helps me. So thank you guys so much. If you guys have not subscribed, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys stick around because I have all sorts of fun Halloween videos coming out. This is video number 6 in an 8 video series, so I hope you guys have been checking out all of them. If you haven't, feel free to check them out, especially last week's with the Disney villains, because I really feel like you guys are part of that pile, honestly. I'll also, after Halloween, I'm going to have all sorts of other fun surprises for you guys and fun things. So hopefully you guys will stay tuned. I love doing readings for you. It's really fun. So thank you guys for being here with me. And if you guys do want extra help, I am here for you. I have a website, fairyastrology.com, and I give private readings. And so you can go to my website in the description box, fairyastrology.com. I offer readings in 15-minute intervals, over the phone or over video call to wherever you are in the world, and the pricing is accordingly. And feel free to reach out to me if you want me to channel for you about your love life or about anything else using astrology, tarot, and oracle. All right, guys. So, for those of you who have picked the diamond, all right, let's check. Diamonds, what is your person going to do? Trying to find my way back to you. You've illuminated my thoughts and mind. I see myself in you. And then I get, I'm not taking reversals for this one. Yes, okay. For this one, so this one is 5 of Wands. Okay, and I'm taking in this particular context. All right, so number 1, you have illuminated my thoughts and mind. You have given them so much food for thought in the past that they have been ruminating on it, they've been thinking about it, and I feel like it's been making them feel sad, actually, but it's been creating change. So they have been thinking about everything that you have said. They are trying to find their way back to you, and this might be geographic. It might represent you guys having a living in different places situation, different states, cities, different geography. They are thinking about you a lot in regards to how can they be with you geographically, or how can they come back to you emotionally. I see myself in you. So your person really sees a lot of themselves in you. And we got a ton of water cards, a ton of air cards. And if the roles kind of flipped or reversed in this, I would say that they see that basically probably you both have a lot of water and air in your charts. And it seems like you guys have a lot in common. You can even see in this card the mirroring, where the forest scene is being mirrored in the lake. So there is that. So they definitely feel like you guys have a lot in common. The 5 of Wands in this context, I feel like they are going to fight for you. Interesting how these wands are coming down from like raining sad clouds, and your person is feeling tears of sadness, and this is crying. And I feel like with these brooms, these wands, this really represents how your person's going to fight for you, because there is a lot of sadness underneath their presenting emotion. So if they have anger, underneath it is sadness or grief. I feel like your person's trying to heal. And I feel like they're going to try to fight for the connection because they feel sad otherwise. They feel like being with you will relieve their sadness. And they are going to now, you are 2 different groups. 1, I feel like this is happening sooner than expected. 2, the other group of you, maybe not likely. They might be very, very, very stuck in their ways, and they may suffer in silence. But for most of you, you guys are part of the group sooner than expected, only because of all the other cards that I saw. An additional meaning for this is I see the skull, and I always look at not likely as Scorpio energy. So it could also be during Scorpio season, October 21st to November 21st. So I would say that. So I would say those are some windows of time. So probably either during Scorpio season, since you are watching this around Halloween time, but definitely sooner than expected. So definitely those things. Also, this is a mountain, which I would say could be Capricorn energy as well for some of you watching. All right. But I would say most of you are going to be sooner than expected, just because it seems like your person's very much coming forward. And even all the pink divine love oracle cards are like very much coming forward. So I would say most of you are this. Otherwise, you're Scorpio season, which is still that. All right. I have for you blue obsidian. All right. Your person is right now feeling a little bit emo and maybe trying to respect your boundaries. But again, still coming in and trying to come in very fast. So number 1, it says, where I'm going next, I must go alone. So your person might be under the impression that they have to have alone time to go on this kind of like hero's journey to heal themselves or do this. I don't think that they're going to take away as much time and space from you as they probably are under the impression that they will. I think something's going to happen which will change it, or they will change it, or you will reach out to them and they will change it. So I feel like your person may have to take some alone time, and they might be in the alone time right now, but I feel like they're going to come in sooner than they think. So there is this, but I feel like for at least a piece of it, they feel like they are going to take some space or some alone time. And while this is happening, they're like, I have to be on my own, or I need to be alone right now, and I'm going to love you forever. I will love you till the end of time. So I feel like your person's like, well, if pile one's really going to break up with me, then I have to go off alone, but I'm going to love them forever. I feel like there's a lot of poetic, emo, waxing, romantic kind of like, I'm getting all of the like Halloween love stories, like Edgar Allan Poe, Morticia, Gomez Adams / like every emo poet that existed, kind of tales, Dracula, that kind of thing. And it says waiting for the right time to connect with you. So your person is waiting and watching, waiting for a time to come back in. So I would say your person is not gone forever. They might be gone temporarily, or they might be gone for a shorter time period than they even think. But yeah, I feel like your person's going to be coming in, and they're just waiting for the right time. So they're waiting around for the right time to connect with you, because I get Queen of Cups. You're their queen. They're not going to stop thinking about you, obsessing about you, or wanting to be with you, especially if you do resonate as being the water sign, the Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Also, I feel like they're still going to try to come in towards you and for you in autumn, because I'm getting autumn card, and I'm also getting it's up to you, where maybe they're waiting for a sign from you, or they're waiting for you to say yes, or they're waiting for you, especially if you have blue eyes, they're waiting for you to make a move, or to give them this green light or a sign, or that kind of thing. But either way, I feel like they're still coming in autumn. All right. Then for those of you who have picked this titanium quartz, your person, too many burdens to carry. So your person is feeling overwhelmed with life right now, overwhelmed with burdens, overwhelmed with just kind of holding up everything that they need to in their life. But it says your sex appeal draws me in and revisiting my past. So your person is watching sex tapes with you. They're watching negative, like they're watching sexy pictures of you. They're replaying like your highlight reel in their mind. They are seeing your sexy photos right now on social media and wishing to be in your life or wanting to come back in. So your person is absolutely like attracted to you passionately, and they are absolutely like thinking about what happened in this relationship, what went wrong, what did they do wrong, what can they do differently. I have too many burdens to carry, but it doesn't even matter because I want to race into pile 3 right now. It seems like your person is figuring some things out. They're trying to figure out how to be more in your life, how to be generous. I feel like their next action is they're going to try to be generous with this 6 of Pentacles. They're going to show you mutual energy, attraction, and effort. They're going to try to come in and do things that are wise. They're going to try to do the wise romantic thing. I feel like your person is going to try to give you presents. I feel like your person is going to try to charm you in like physical monetary ways. And I feel like your person's going to really try to come in and show mutual effort and energy, even in spite of them being super busy with their schedule. This person, I feel like, would be doing this immediately, where it says happening now. The others of you may be a little like more of a waiting time, where I'm getting in December. But for most of you, I feel like your person is happening very, very soon. Even if you're watching this in like April, even if you're watching this at a different time, because sooner than expected, it's up to you. You could make this be now and then happening now. So there is that. Of course, other windows are this autumn, November, December, Scorpio season, late October, and also December here. So I feel like your person's going to be doing this fast. All right, guys, so if you want to know what we're going to cover in the extended together, then we're going to look at chocolate candy kisses, sugar rush of love to see their feelings for you and possibly their next actions, more into their mysterious heart to see what are they thinking and feeling about you and what do they intend to do, their late night thoughts, what were they thinking about you late last night and maybe some of their actions, as well as I'm going to pick 2 of these cards from Spirit to see what is a topic or a question that you need to know in regards to your person right now. So I get, what do they fantasize that you will say to them? I'm going to get messages from Divine Masculine, especially because you both showed up as kings. So that's interesting. So what do they fantasize you will say to them? And what will your next in-person encounter with them be like? Oh, okay. So we're going to use a little more of Pink Divine Love Oracle for this. All right. So what will your next in-person encounter with them be like? All right, you guys. So if you're interested in that, feel free to scroll down in the description box to pile 3. You guys are the Rhinestone CowGhost. And I am glad you guys are going to be there with me for that. And if you're not, no worries. I will see you guys next time in another video, in my archives, in video 7 of my 8-episode Halloween series, in one of my previous Halloween videos, in the comments, or in a private reading. I'll see you guys later. Bye!